So lately, I don't know what it is, but I've been drawn more to the single player and co-op scene instead of the PvP environments. I do like PvP, I have a lot of fun with that, but it gets kind of sweaty, it gets kind of tiring, and content for it isn't always easy to grab. So lately, I've been checking out some more single player and co-op style of games. A couple have showed up during an event called Games Baked in Germany, which is going on until the 27th. Basically, German developers show off their German projects. And there have been a couple from here that really caught my eye. Yesterday, I talked about a game called Project Ferocious. I went through some of the scenes from the trailer shown off in that, and the game just looks fantastic. You can find that video linked down below. But another one that's caught my eye, which this is the first time that we've seen sort of an extended gameplay. We've seen some other things before, but this is the first time kind of a full level or full progression of a specific level has been shown. A game called Industria 2. So I'm very excited for that. There was an Industria 1, looks like back in 2021, and it does have mostly positive scores, although the recent scores are a little bit mixed. Either way, I've heard a lot of good things about it. But being drawn more towards those single player and co-op games recently, Industria 2 just looks fantastic. I'm going to go through the trailer here. I'm going to show you the trailer first and then break it down a little bit after that. I'm not going to make the same mistake as yesterday's video and chop it up all at once, so you'll be able to enjoy the trailer a little bit. But I want you to pay attention to some of the things. I'll try to point them out along the way, and let's go through it. All right, so Steve here from Bleak Mill is going to show us a little bit about the game as he walks through it. I want to point out a few things, especially listen to the sounds, but we'll go through it here.
Hey, this is Steve from Bleak Mill. Today we're showing you some early gameplay from our upcoming narrative FPS, Industria 2.
Lighting looks really good.
Nora discovers a group of Stasi agents in an old mine shaft.
So it's based not modern day, but a little bit in the past there. Got a little bit of lean there.
No way. The Stasi have made it to Nordwald.
The environment looks really good.
Risk being overwhelmed, or she can observe her environment and use it to her advantage.
I like the options here. I love the choices in those single player games that aren't super linear, you know.
The room wards off against nearby Atlas robots, but only whilst active.
The tripod keeps out the tiny little robots, okay. Look at this environment though. Look at that. Looks fantastic. The lighting. Mwah. You can see she's got some sort of suppressed something. I don't know what it is yet. I love this inventory system. We'll talk about it in a second. That's cool. So she sent the robots against them. So that's kind of a cool way. It's like a Far Cry approach almost, you know? Oh. Oh man, look at that lighting. If this game looks this good when it comes out, I'm all in, man. I'm playing the whole story. All right, we're going to go through this again, and I want to point out a few things. Not a whole lot. I know it was a really short trailer, but I really like what I'm looking at here.
Bleak Mill. Today we're showing you some early gameplay from our upcoming narrative FPS, Industria 2. In this scene, Nora discovers a...
So you can see that little cave. There's one of those caves down at the bottom, so obviously those little robots come out of those caves. I don't know why they live in caves. I don't know much about the story in general, but... just something to note because that's where they were coming out from down the way.
Stasi agents in an old mine shaft.
I think she has a shotgun right there. You see that they have the respirators on, the full suits. She's not wearing one, so I don't know if there's some sort of hazardous gases you're going to have to worry about while you're playing. I'm guessing so because they've got these breathing suits on, but we'll see what their weapons are too. I don't know what those are. Old something.
No way. The Stasi have made it to Nordwald.
She can choose to engage directly in risk being overwhelmed, or she can observe her environment and use it to her advantage.
It reminds me a lot of Metro Exodus. At least this part, this sneaking around the lights, which is a really good thing because that game's a lot of fun as well, and looks great.
tripod in the center of the room wards off against nearby Atlas robots, but only whilst active.
So it's interesting that it doesn't spot her or anything like that when it gets on her. I'm excited for the inventory system up here. Hang on. A lot of stuff. The game, look, I mean, just look at this here. You've got the lighting. It looks good. The walls going up those stairs. Fantastic, man. Nope. Now, this is really cool. I saw this on Twitter the other day. That's the first time I saw this style of inventory system, and I thought it was fantastic. I love the way that it looks. I love that interactability with it, so it's not just pulling up a bunch of squares. I know Tarkov can't really do something like this. It's just not viable, but Metro Exodus does this. The Forest does something like this, and I love the way they look. It looks fantastic. You get to see the limitations that your person has. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 weapon slots up there. You've got 1, 2 weapon slots down at the bottom, and then you've got the throwable slots down at the bottom right. And then, of course, your bullets and your bandages, your little items that you may use in the future up at the top right, so that the healing stuff. So I really like how this is broken down. I really like how they make it look and how dynamic it can be. And those old style of weapons, the shorty shotgun, looks cool. Okay, so those bottom, let's go back to that. I missed something here. So the bottom ones, I think, are what's in your belt there, because she had the shotgun and she carries this other one down, the suppressed rifle down to shoot with that. For some reason, the bullets are very visible. Like when she pulls it over, you can see the bullets are like, maybe they're on a clip or something, but they're very, very visible right here. So I think that's her holster. So that's why she pulls it out for that one. So that's kind of cool. There's going to be weapon modding in some capacity, I assume, as well, because it's got a suppressor. That's just how games work, right? Which is good. All right, so she pulls out her suppressed rifle. You can see that she had it lowered until she was ready to fire. So I love when games sort of pull that in, make you lower the weapon when you're not using it. Gray Zone Warfare does that, kind of awkward in that game, but they do that. Games like Ground Branch, you can do it. I like that. It really doesn't matter when it comes to the game, but I enjoy that. Takes that out. It's kind of ragdolled across the floor. There's that. You see that again? There is that. Well, you can't really see it now, but there was that cave. Then you can interact. I don't know why that spider didn't try to attack this one. But look at the lighting, man. There it goes. Look, I mean, just look how real this looks. And maybe the compression from watching the video on YouTube doesn't do it justice, but oh my gosh, look at this. Yeah, see, the compression is pretty bad. You can wishlist it now on Steam. It's going to be on Epic and GOG. Good old games. So that's kind of what to expect. I'm excited about it. I hope you're excited about it. I'm certainly going to be hopping in whenever I get a chance. I don't know when it's coming. Currently on Steam, it says to be announced, so there's not a lot of info right now. But I'm really excited about it. They've been showing more and more over there on Twitter, so definitely check them out. And thank you so much for watching. I hope I did a better job this time. I hope the face cam is all right for you. I hope I don't have an ugly enough mug that you clicked off the video right away. That would be sad. But thank you so much. Take care, everybody. Until the next one, blend in until you need to stand out.